help you guys understand. I'm gonna help you understand when you're dealing with an independent woman. An independent woman is and have a perspective and narrative that they don't need a man. So all their interaction with a man is going to be based on the curriculum that they set forward. You have to understand that they are the prize. And because they are the prize, you have to engage with them based on their rules. So, understand rule number one when you're dealing with an independent woman. When you're dealing with an independent woman, all of her conversation is going to be based on her ain'ts. I ain't going 50-50. I ain't going to deal with a man if we going to save my income. I had a woman tell me, right? Break something down to you. I had a woman tell me I was ahead of the head of the We Don't Need a Man Club. I was ahead of the We Don't Need a Man Club, right? She was ahead of that club. And then years later, talking to this individual, I started copying and pasting all the things together. And she never said we should sit down and engage together. All of the things that she said, I want to live in this place and the rent here is $3,000 a month. And I want it big enough because I want my friends. That's what I know. That's what she talked about. She never said how we was going to do it. She never said the perspective or narrative of how we're going to move forward to make this happen. It was just make sure, right? She said, I know. She said, whoever I get with, we're going to save my income and we're going to live off of one income. Never said anything like whose income, not whose income, but she never said anything like the intricacies of that, building up to it, this and that, this and that. It was all these things. And this woman never had any inclination that she wanted a man. Never had any inclination that she wanted to be married. Everything that she told me was the ain'ts that she ain't in a relationship. And this is what you got to understand when you're dealing with a woman that's independent. Part one.